everyone, it's Marina from Mars Art. This is our fourth attempt. Yeah, our fourth attempt to get this video because we keep having issues with my phone. So,
too sensitive.
Yeah, Okay, so, this is my take on the Alice in Wonderland journal, or theme. It's not the blonde, happy Alice. It's Alice Madness Returns. So that's my theme for this journal. I put a lot of work on the cover and the inside, and it took a long time, but I used a lot of the stuff that I got from Lori, like this domino, these trims here, this trim down here, and the flowers, these flowers, not those flowers, but these flowers right here, and the Butterbean scraps she sent me. I put those on here, and these are some Tim Holtz cogs. These are fairy tale charms, so I put these on here. And this is it says I'm late, and it says property of W Rabbit. I thought that was so cute. The bunny head, and then it says we're all mad here. It's Mad Hatter's hat, and then the Queen of Hearts, and then it just got the little spades and stuff on it. Spades and hearts and diamonds and stuff. So up front is a tuck spot. And I got this from Joanna when I bought the journal from her on Etsy, and it's Thorn of a Rose, so I put that in there. And then that's the Cheshire Cat in the video game, and that's Alice, and I backed her onto a card. So alright, here's I just put a brad, it's a clock, and my closure is just a ribbon that I tied up through some brads. So I made lots of places where I could pull paper out and write, or put photos on. Oops, sorry. That's my son. Don't mind my kids in the background. That's my tag. And then it's just a quote from Alice in Wonderland. And then I printed out all these pictures and backed them onto either cardstock or I used this isn't Marion Smith, this is a Halloween, Recollections Halloween paper, but I used Marion Smith for, what is it, Mad Tea Party. I love the paper, and so that's what I backed this one with. So in the game, she has two versions. Alice has two versions of herself, and one is called Hysteria Mode, and she turns white and her eyes start bleeding when she goes into Hysteria Mode. I know it's totally crazy, but it's awesome when you're playing the game. So this is the Veil of Tears, and then I just put Rides the Raven like a writing desk in here. It's a tag from the Marion Smith's collection, Joker card. I just tuck those in there. And I put a stamp of a raven, and then there's Alice. And of course, there's the Cheshire Cat who's talking to her through the whole game. And then here's a picture of one of the places you go to in the game, and then just a Joker card. Over here is the Queen of Hearts. In this game, the Queen of Hearts is a very angry person because she had something bad happen to her, but Alice can't remember what it was until the end. And she's a little girl because it's actually Alice's sister, and she remembers her, in her memory, she remembers her sister as a little girl, so when the Red Queen is her sister as a little girl. It's really weird. And it says, authority must be obeyed or it must be overthrown. And then I just put her little minion cards in here, or minion tags, because, oh yeah, sorry, in 10. Because they're bad guys in the game. Of course. And, oh yeah, and I just added that to the card. I didn't do anything to this. This is like the only side I didn't do anything to. I altered this playing card. I put a picture of Alice in one of her outfits on here, and then put some of the trim I got from Lori. And these cards I got from Christina Ringling. or sorry, Kristen Ringling. I'm sorry, I called you Christine, I'm sorry. But thank you for the cards. They are awesome. And then there's a drink me sign, and then a quote from the Mad Hatter, and then the game, just a gaming art picture. And back here is another gaming picture. Well, it's like it's art from the game basically. And then a butterfly, and I just put some trim here. And then the Mad Hatter and Alice in Hysteria Mode. They were little printable cards, so I thought that'd be cute. And here is a envelope that I got from Joanna as well, and I didn't know what to do with it at first because my other journal I filled it up, and so I wanted to use it still. And basically, I altered it and put Dress Alice, and then it says this way. And then over here, I made some little cutouts, and I put that on her. And you can just basically put little outfits on her. She has a couple little outfits in here that you can change. So I thought that was cute. That's what I did with that. Over here is a grown-up picture of her sister, Alice, and her sister in the game. Her name is Lizzie. So that's her as the Red Queen. And then I cut out a nest and eggs of familiar birds from the collection. This pink one is from the ephemera that I got from Lori, and then I just put another paper flower over the top of it, so it's dimensional. And then this is just Alice in boss mode. Here's a picture of Alice in her hysteria mode, and I altered that card as well. And then I just put these down here and made a little flower tuck spot. And other flowers that I got from Lori. Just put some washi tape there, and then here it says wrong way. And I just altered this envelope as well. This is one of my homemade envelopes. And then I put one of the little cards back here. And in here is, I accidentally made 2 of these, but I really like them, so I decided, go ahead and add them to the journal. But this is, Alice is called Flesh Maiden. And, she's really, I don't know, I love the outfit. And I just, so I kept that. And I added some, sorry, I just pulled that out. I added some wax here and put a crown stamp. You can't see it, but it's the wax and I stamped it. So that's there. This is my other altered Alice tag. I just put a whole bunch of eyelets. I actually messed up here, so I just like, whatever, I'll just put them all over. And then I put some ribbon through them. And this one has the keyhole and the key, and inside I just put a rose note card. And over here is just Alice, and I backed it onto some of the the Marion Smith paper. And then some mushrooms over here that I clipped on, and some flowers that I got from Lori. And over here I made an envelope, a large envelope, and just put lots of journaling paper in. That way I can journal throughout the paper. Like there are journaling spots in. This is another envelope. It says, you would have to be half mad to dream me up. I just put a little tag in there in that tuck spot. There's a tuck spot here as well. And inside is Alice. What? Okay. And I just put a couple tags here. That's a Alice mini card, and then these are just 2 little cards from the paper collection. And then I put a domino, Tim Holtz domino sticker up here. And then here's an adult child tag, or a ticket, so I just stuck that on the other side. A drink me card for some tea. I think it's a label. And then another Alice picture. And all this, these pearls and the trim I got, and these right here I got from Lori. So thank you, Lori, so much. You added a lot to this journal, or album, whatever it is. I'm not really sure. And this says, the whole truth you claim to seek eludes you because you won't look at what's around you. And then this is a teapot enemy that I fight in the game. And here's another little envelope that I made, and I just put some journaling pages in there. And I actually used quite a few pages to make journaling spots. It says, eat me. And then back here is a tuck spot, and I can't read that. What's that say?
Different notes, neither bar nor good, but it certainly means not the same.
Oh, bad nor good. And then I just have a little mushroom stuffing design from the game. I backed onto another card from Kristen. And I just made a journaling area. And this is part of the game, places that you go in the game. And then it says, we're all mad here. And I just put that on there with a Brad. And I stamped all these cards with crown, or all these journaling spots with the crown. And these are just cards that I printed off and backed with black cardstock. And they're from the game too, so I stuck those on there. And in here is Alice when she was, when in the game she goes to a mental institution, they shave her head. And they like to throw cards at her, so. And then here's another slightly altered one. It's the Cheshire Cat in the game. And that's some Butterbee scraps metal that I got from Lori. And I put this on here, and I put it on the back of a card that I got from Kristen. And I put some washi tape around it so it's bordered, and that's the Mad Hatter with, and she's sitting there having tea. I can't tell if that's Alice or the Queen. I think it's the Queen of Hearts having tea with the Cheshire Cat. Pretty sure. And then this, I couldn't figure out what to do with this when I had gotten it from Lori, and then I was just like, this card's so big, I wonder if it'll fit on there, and I love that, so I put that on there. And then just more tag areas. These are places in the game. I glued those down as pockets. And then it's just more character. There's an ace card and then quotes and stuff. And back here, I got this large trim off of eBay. I didn't think it was going to be so large. And then I just put journaling spots in there. Some bling and a flower that I got from Lori. This is Alice busting out of her house because she got too big. This is the Cheshire Cat in the game. And now, of course, that's the Queen of Hearts down there. And I put a little wooden heart that I got from Lori there. And some rub-ons that I got from Lori as well. I wanted to try those because I never used a rub-on before. This is just another pocket or a folder area. And I got this from Lori as well. So I put this on here. And this is the back. I have 2 layers of little pocket areas. So, oh yeah, and then I gotta put this in there. It's another card that I altered that I got from Kristen. So, thank you everyone that helped me put this journal together, because I couldn't have done it without a lot of the stuff that I got. So thank you Lori, thank you Kristen, and thank you Joanna. If I forgot anybody, I'm really, really sorry. I had fun making it, and I really do love how it turned out. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section, and I will be happy to answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching.